everyone, welcome to this week's video. So soup season is in full swing at the minute, so I thought today I would show you how to make one of my go-to soups, my all the greens soup. All the greens because it's just basically a load of green stuff thrown in a pot. Like I always say, there are no rules when it comes to soup. So soup is a great way of getting lots of nutrients into you, and it's also really comforting at this time of year. So the one I'm going to make makes a really big pot, so I usually split it up and maybe freeze some or divvy it out to friends and family to spread the goodness. So every time I make this soup, I make it slightly differently. I'm no chef, I just go with my gut and kind of use whatever is available. So there's no really exact measurements. Sometimes I use a little bit more of something or a bit less, but this is what I'm going to use today anyway. So I've just roughly chopped everything because I'm going to blend the soup, so it doesn't really matter. So I have 2 onions and 2 garlic cloves and a head of broccoli. This is about 2 large or 3 small courgettes. Then I've a packet of green beans, a packet of asparagus, a bowl of frozen peas, and a handful of spinach as well. Also just going to use some oil and some vegetable stock, usually up to about 2 litres maybe of vegetable stock, but I'm going to wait and see kind of what it looks like in the pot and gauge how much I need then. So let's get started. So I use a big pot on a medium to high heat, and I start by adding a little olive oil and then adding in the onions and garlic. I let those sweat for a couple of minutes before adding the stock. I've added 2 litres here. And then all of the vegetables except for the spinach, you can leave that out for the moment. If you need to, you can add a little bit more water here to ensure that all the veg are covered. Then I just bring the pot to the boil and let it simmer away for about 10 minutes. When it's finished, I take it off the heat and then I add the spinach and stir it through. I then let the soup cool fully before blending it. You can use a hand blender either, or if you don't have a blender, I've actually used a potato masher before. So there you go, my all the greens soup. They don't come much greener than that. Let me know if you try the recipe, and thanks for watching. See you next week. Jesus, that is hot. Oh Jesus, hit me in the face.